Tesla. It's crashing all the way down to zero. Just kidding. What is happening with Tesla? It's gone down around 63% year to date. You kidding me? What are you doing, Elon Musk? Get away from Twitter. That's what you just did in your poll. You pretty much said, should I get out of here? And everyone voted yes. Well, not everyone, but basically they told him, out the door, mate. Get back to Tesla. That's what they're telling him. But will he actually deliver on his promise to leave Twitter? I highly doubt it. He might eventually, but I don't think in the very short term. But obviously, while we're here, Tesla, this is what you're here for. Why is it crashing down low? Well, first off, tax loss harvesting. If you don't know what that means, it's basically where the rich people, not just rich people, anyone that owns a stock, say they bought $40,000 worth of Tesla, and now that stock is worth, say, $18,000. So they can write that off and use that $22,000 loss on any of their earnings. So it's one way to save yourself money in the tax season, especially when you're in that big moolah range. And the good thing about it, you can spread it over a number of years too, if you know what you're doing. This is for the American viewers out there. Not talking about all the other countries. It's all different all around the world. But for American, it's what you need to do. Tesla. Obviously, the possible recession more likely going to be coming. If this happens, you should already know that if you're a Tesla shareholder, that it has slowed down. If you go back a couple of years ago, Tesla, it took you like 8, 9, 10, 12 months, even more to get your Tesla on order. And now that you can just buy it straight away, right now, right here, right now. If you got the money, you can buy it straight now, or put it on finance. So that's the issue. And if it gets worse, will we completely stop building Teslas? And that will be an issue, because if you don't have the inventory coming in, you can't sell it. So that's another issue if we keep getting this slow down. And that can lead to job losses, which is sometimes good for the company, but for a company like Tesla, it's not that great when you really want to keep building on your greatness that you've hold here. So obviously the biggest issue of them all is Elon Musk. Obviously, him being at Twitter, he's got SpaceX, he's got so many different companies that the Tesla shareholders going, hey, are you even worried about us as shareholders? Or have you moved on? That is the problem with Tesla. That is the problem with Elon Musk. That he's got too many hats and they're not liking where it's happening. So yeah, and obviously you got the Donald Trump thing with the Twitter, the love-hate that he's brought back Donald Trump. And so many people hate Donald Trump as well. So that's another issue, and there's something happening with Tesla with the shareholder. And obviously Elon Musk selling $3.6 billion in the last week. And he shares in the stock. And if you go over the last year, he's sold $40 billion. Give me some of that moolah. Obviously, he's got no problem with money. But that's obviously another one. Why is your main person selling the stock? Well, some people saying it could be margin calls. Some people say he's using it to invest into the business somewhere else. That's all issues you can look at with the Tesla. Well, good old Tesla, my Esla. Remember to subscribe to the channel so we can spread the love all around the world. As now we're going to take it to the next level and look at the stock analysis of Tesla and maybe where you could buy the stock right here, right now on Barry Charles. Like. Yes, you. Like the button because you're the greatest. Back to the interview. What? Oh. Anywho, finance, Tesla. What is happening with Tesla? Well, first of all, the revenue. If you go back to 2017, it was $11 billion. And within 4 years, you betcha, $53 billion. So a $42 billion increase in 4 years in revenue. And then in 2022, in just 1 year, they had a beautiful 21 billion increase to 74 billion in revenue in 2022. So what does the future hold here for Tesla and the revenue stakes? Will that continue to grow? Well, you obviously got the solar business, but the main business is obviously the cars. Now, the biggest thing is autonomy. That is obviously where they're trying to head, but no one has been able to create full autonomy. That is where Tesla is trying to get to. And if that happens, I can tell you now, load the boat. If you believe Tesla will get to autonomy, you'd buy at this price right now, because it won't be anywhere there. Can they continue to build the growth machine? That's going to be the concern. I think over the next 5 years, yes, but in the longer term, that's my question for a Tesla holder. Do you think they can continue to really ramp up and make that profitability? It's pretty hard in the car business to get so far when you get to a certain point. So it's going to be interesting if they actually finally get a Cybertruck out there in the world. That's going to be another question, if they can deliver on their promises on that. So there's going to be a question. Getting back to the finances though, people, sorry. Getting back to the finances. Obviously net income was a big one. And in 2017, for most of the people that have followed Tesla, they were minus 1.9 billion in net income in 2017. They only got profitable in 2020, and that was only a small profit of 721 million. Compared to what you're looking at today, at the end of 2022, it's around 11 billion. So 11 billion in moolah. So they, from the 1.9 million loss about 5 years ago, now to 11 billion. If they can continue this sort of rate, then the stock price is a bargain. Total assets 74 billion compared to current liabilities, total liabilities of 24. So we'll look at that, 50 billion more. So that's very good. So what does this mean for the stock price? At around 150 at the moment. Should you buy Tesla? In my opinion, yes. It's in simple, if you're looking at just the fundamentals of the business, the way it is going, even if it's going to have a slowdown year next year, the growth is still there for at least 5 years. Now, whether they can grow in 10, 20 years, that's the at this rate, I don't think so. That's going to be the worry. But I think if you're looking at a 5-term plan, I'd buy Tesla now. If it goes down to 100, then absolutely load the boat. Absolutely load the boat. Anyway, that's enough from me here at Barry Charles. I hope you enjoyed the video and got a bit of insight. I can see Tesla also going to 1,000 if autonomy comes along. So that is obviously something to look at. If you think autonomy, do a bit more research on that. Otherwise, take care out there.